we're doing this interview. I didn't even plan it like that, but that's where
And
we
it,
are.
and it
Explain.
happened to be
National Heroes
the
Day.
day that he died was National Heroes Day that year.
October 19th.
It was a
Yes,
Monday.
Yeah.
yes,
Heroes Day.
indeed. Explain your emotions as we reflect on the great achievement of this man who you call father. I know it might be a little emotional, but it's okay.
No.
Mm.
All right. Let me give you a story. I mentioned it in the book actually, but it's my personal story. This one. So I mentioned earlier that I didn't start running until I was 50. I started. I joined a club in Toronto, which is where I live, in February of all times, and started learning how to run. And in October, in fact, October 31st, that same year, I did a marathon, my first and only marathon.
Wow. At
Took me
age
six,
50.
took me 6.5 hours to do it.
Awesome
Anyway,
stuff.
so I was running one day by myself. I don't know if you've ever been to Toronto, but there's a lot of ravines that have trails through them. So near where I was living, there was a trail, and I was running on the trail, and this man was running towards me, and we said hello, and I heard the Jamaican accent, so I said, "Oh, you're from Jamaica?" And I said, "Yeah, me too." And we start to talk and about running, and I said, again, you're of an age where you would have remembered who Arthur Wint was. And he said, "Yes, of course I know who Arthur Wint was." Well, I said, "I'm his daughter." "You're his daughter?" And he hugged me up, and we talked about being from Jamaica and running.
Royalty.
And then we went our separate ways.
And
Royalty.
that's the thing, in when did he die? Whenever they had in the first time I said I went to Plowden, they had a fun day. So they'd been planning all these, putting up some signs, the road where he grew up, a little, plaque here and various things, and they unveiled them. But they also had this sort of fun day. And we went there, and so it was in his honor, and they had a couple of events. Football was going on, and it was really nice. You sort of think, old time country fun day. Little cotton candy, the girls walking around holding hands, and it was really nice. And this gentleman, older man, walked in. They were kind of, keeping us inside where it was cooler rather than out in the hot sun. And he came to me with this big paper bag, and he took it out, and he had made an aeroplane out of, I think it was maho. He had made this aeroplane, and in the aeroplane was Arthur Wint, and he wanted to
Wow.
present this to me
Wow.
completely out of the blue. I mean, the whole day was just sort of surreal because people were just so almost like they were honored to be. And I'm like, it's not me, I'm only the child. I didn't do any of this.
Mm-hmm.
But that we were there, they were honoring him, and that his family was there, and that is so special. That this older gentleman out in the country, never heard of him. He made this little aeroplane and kept it to present to
Wow.
us. Of course, you got the big basket of
Mm-hmm.
products and everything and so on. But it was so it's
People being
being proud of
appreciative.
people appreciating him
Yeah.
and recognizing him and honoring what he has done.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is very, very definitely special.
Indeed. And he has done a lot. And you guys are also a part of his legacy, you know.
I guess we are. I guess we are.
Yes, a big part of his legacy.